Welcome back. I'm Toastin.
And I'm Tommy.
And this is the Halftime Podcast Show. And today, like I said, I was going to mix it up. I'm going to have different sports. I don't want to keep doing football, so I'm not going to ramble too much. I'm going to introduce ourselves. We're going to get to the video.
Alright, my name's Elizabeth Watson. I'm a freshman. I play soccer, and my major is psychology.
What made you want to get into psychology?
Because I want to go into social services.
To do, I don't know. Me personally, I don't know what like social services is.
It's not like
It's
with
like
like kids and
To
stuff.
help kids, like, when kids, like, get put in foster care, it's, like, to help them.
Don't they hate those people, though?
Well, I'm not going to be one to hate.
I'm not expecting kids hate them. Damn, you got to be dealing with the baddest of families, you know, right? You got to walk in throwing diapers at you and stuff like that.
I'm not
There's going to be a lot of... You
Why
gonna
would we be throwing diapers?
Throwing diapers is crazy.
There's going to be some boony stuff, though. Like, you ready for that?
Yeah, I can handle it.
If you're doing it in Kansas, it might be worse. It might be some
Nah,
big
I'm
stuff.
not being in Kansas.
Oh, okay. Where at? Like Texas? Sir?
Yeah.
That's even worse. You gonna get all these above there. All right, William. Okay.
My name is Jessica Gotcher. I'm from Texas. I play soccer, and my major is psychology.
What made you want to get into psychology?
I want to do child protective services.
So
So basically,
it's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah,
So they gonna hate you too then.
they're not gonna hate me. I'm gonna be helping them get good homes.
Oh, so wait. So you don't relocate them. You just like wait. So what you do?
So you're the ones that like go into the home
Mhm.
basically to handle the business and send them to her.
She
In a
sends them to
sense.
the home?
And then she sends
Which
them
one of y'all send to a new home?
I don't
If
work
that makes
there yet. I
sense.
don't know
Well,
what
I'm just
gonna be
saying, like-
doing.
This is what you wanna do, you gotta know.
What we finna be
She a
doing.
freshman.
Yeah.
You 2 years in. You should at least. You know, I'm just saying like. So you gotta send them to a new home. So they definitely gonna hate you
Nah,
now.
I don't know.
Oh my
Because that
god.
means you gotta walk in and say,
Bro, we're trying to help them. You shouldn't hate
Mhm.
someone that's trying to help you. Let's be so for real.
well, the kids they don't know what's up. You know?
That's fine.
You gonna have to do the. I'm gonna find you a better home.
Mhm.
And they're gonna be
I mean-
like, I don't want to stay here.
It's
It's
really
gonna be
sad, but
It's gonna.
I mean, at the end of the day, though,
Oh my
you've been
God. I'm sorry, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
I've seen it before, though. That's why I'm talking like this.
Mm-hmm.
No, because I feel like if you're like in a foster care, like I feel like maybe it's better to be in a foster care than in a toxic household with like abusive parents and stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes,
I'm trying
but they definitely prefer that than because the foster home system is definitely pretty.
No,
horrible.
yeah, there's some foster homes that are like
Mhm. Yeah, I
bad
feel
and
like-
stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
I feel like
like
that's
it's
like.
both bad. Like
hmm There's good and bad of that. I mean, I feel
Mhm.
there's good and bad of everything. So I mean,
Oh, no, that diaper is gonna happen. Like that's from experience. Though I wasn't talking like
well, if it happens, it happens. You know.
it's part of the job.
Diaper was
It is.
Part of the job.
I will
It's
beat
like-
that. I can move back to the
Okay, so you said this is your second year.
Yeah,
So and y'all both played soccer, like you just said. So how was y'all this year's season compared to last year's?
We at least had more players, so we were able to like sub out and stuff, and like the practices were a lot better because like most of the girls knew how to play, and they got better from last season. So
So the record was better this year than last year.
yeah, we actually won a conference game this year. Last year we had no conference game.
I tried. I'm sorry. I tried. All right. Okay. Can I get the next one? All right. So this is your first year. Honestly, I'm actually Wash Sterling. You could have went to any other school. You're from Texas school. Wash Sterling.
Dang, you can't put it like that.
Wash Sterling. It's not a bad. I did the same thing. No one. It's a good question. Why? What made you come here?
Because my sister goes here.
Who's your sister?
Shaylee. She the keeper. Was.
Shaylee. Okay. Makes sense. Really? That's the only reason? No, not like personal. No.
She
Personal
met me
attraction.
too, so
Yeah.
I just be getting all of them to come here.
She used to be recruiting.
I'll be recruiting. My back hurts.
Okay, so I how was your first year here then?
Mm,
Actually, before you go into sports, school-wise in general, because we're on at the end of the year.
how
Did
was
you
it?
regret? Yes.
Do I regret it here?
Yeah.
No.
But people are not liking the small towns. Some like the.
I mean, I like the classes. They're small. Work's easy.
They have Hell Week. All right. Now explain what your Hell Week is. There we go.
Oh, it's where we had 3 practices a day. In the morning, in the middle of the day, and in the evening. For like an hour and a half.
And is it like just all running and drills and doing all that every time, or?
Yeah, basically the second practice we basically ran in the hottest part of the day. And then the morning it was like easier, and then the evenings we scrimmaged.
Y'all watch any sports other than like?
We've been watching like all the other teams around here play, like football. We go to some of their games, and then basketball. We go to their games all the time, and that's honestly. We went to baseball one time and we left.
So how do you feel about the other sports here, Sterling?
Yeah, we've been watching all the other.
What's that? How do you feel about them?
Oh, I think they're fun to watch. Like football, we're there to like hang out and associate with our friends. Basketball, we're there to watch them play. Baseball, they're pretty good.
So you don't watch the football games?
Huh?
You don't watch the football games?
I mean, we'd be watching some of the football games, but sometimes we don't understand it, so we get bored. You know?
Oh, okay. I just understand when we come. Actually, I do watch a little bit of soccer.
So, out of all the sports on campus, what do you think is the most entertaining game to watch?
To be honest, basketball, because it's like you can hear everything, you can see everything. You're like everything's like up close, and like it's just like nonstop. Like everybody's like something's happening 24/7, and it's not like for the most part the games aren't slow, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, so more fast paced, and it's like basketball, so everyone knows what's kind of going on.
Yeah, it's kind
So-
of common sense.
I like that.
So what made y'all play football here? Like why?
Me, it was one out of 3 offers that I had, and I got the most money, and it was like class sizes and everything, and just like the direction that they were heading in football wise before I came here was trending upwards. So I was like, all right, they're getting good, conference contenders. I'll hop on, you know. So I mean, I hopped on, and COVID happened. So then we went 1-9. Then that was my freshman year, and it kind of just coaching changes, stuff happens.
And you?
So that was good.
Mine was because it was closer to home. My first school was up in Iowa, and I had like my 3 other options were Kentucky, Kentucky Christian, Upper Iowa, and then I want to say University of Fort Lauderdale. And they just started, but neither one of those schools was close, so I wanted to be somewhere closer. This was it, and I spoke to them coming out of high school, so it was like and they drug it too. Like I didn't come in until like July, and right when I did that, Baker just told me that they wanted me to come there. I just signed that letter of intent with Sterling. So yeah.
So what's
No,
y'all's
that's
favorite
tough.
thing about Sterling?
The people, that's what's kept me here. And honestly,
Like friends or like in general?
friends, the people I've met through football, like coaches,
Teachers?
yeah, teachers, literally everyone. Like
Staff?
everyone out here, like in the Midwest, is unusually nice. If that makes sense. Like I feel like everyone out here is just like they're out there to look out for you, in a sense, and they don't even know you. So it's like it's really welcoming here. So that's why I'm like, you know, it's what's kept me here for sure.
Like yeah, what he said. The people here, especially I got close.
I love the unique answer. Very original.
This is all right. Because the roommates that I had before, which they're not here now, obviously, but they definitely kept me here because of the things we were doing. We were doing things every other day. It was never a sit in a room deal with
What would
them.
y'all do?
Give them a day in the life of Tozen, you know what I'm saying?
It depends on the day though. Like we're gonna do some lake or we'll travel to like Hayes, Bethel. I mean that game we lost to Bethel. We literally went to go party with them that night.
That's tough.
It was crazy. Yeah, we went to. We've been to pretty much all the schools. Pretty much, like it was. That's why we were so tight with them. Something like that. Even after we beat them, well, Bethany when we beat them in that. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take drives.
Professional.
We'll take drives most of the time. It was always something though. We were never just in the room. If we were in the room. it wasn't
So what would
boring.
y'all do here for fun?
I mean,
Now?
In general, like all throughout y'all's years here, like
a lot of the times
2 years.
it's like having fun with the guys in the dorm, just like
Hanging
doing
out,
whatever,
video
just hanging
games.
out, yeah, playing video games, or we could just be sitting there talking about literally anything. And I think those like experiences in the dorm and everything, that's what's like, I feel like is the best part.
versus my first year. Oh, now, yeah, that's what I do now. Like, I chill with y'all in the dorm, but that first year, really, we were never here. Okay.
I mean, yeah, it gets lonely out here. Like there's nothing out here to
Especially
do.
on the
So
weekends, it gets like
Like,
low key like, because there's no like schedule.
The amount of Wichita and Hutch trips we made, like with Dylan.
yeah,
Dylan was just call us out, no, let's go to Hutch, let's go to Wichita. Like, we took mad trips. I forgot what that little place was called, though. No, actually, it was just a mall. We went to go bowl. It was.
yeah, you gotta
we
find
went to
something
the-
to do.
I
Like
went to the Wichita game,
Mm-hmm.
and then we went to the draft, too. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
That draft
yeah. I mean,
experience was hard.
there's definitely stuff to do. Like they have a big fair out here every year, the Kansas State Fair, which is like in Hutch. So
Didn't go to that.
I mean, yeah, I haven't ever been to it, even though I've been here 4 years. But I know that people have been, and
Hey, you went to that?
What would you rate your experience?
my experience there, I can't rate it, but I've heard people have been and have had a good time. I mean, it's a statewide fair, so
Okay, period.
I mean,
All right, well, that's all the time we have for this one. Hopefully, the next one is more linked.
The side eye is crazy.
Well, I'm Tosin,
and I'm Tommy.
and I'll catch y'all in the next one.